Okay, I'm on the air.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone. I am Ksenia from JKJ Creations. I'm the illustrator here of the books. And today I'm interviewing Jason, our developer. And developers are people who build apps like the one that we have and make them work and make things flash and make the voice talk and all the bells and whistles that come with it. So, we wanted to give you an idea of what each of us is like. So today the spotlight is on Jason, and I have prepared some questions to ask. So Jason, describe yourself in 10 sentences.
10 sentences. Let's see. Well, I like flying airplanes, and I do like programming computer stuff, and I have a family. I have 2 kids and a wife and 2 dogs, and the characters in our book are based in part on some people in my family. Um, I fly airplanes for a living, and so this project is just something we're doing for fun. And one of the reasons I thought about it is I end up overseas somewhat frequently, away from my family, and I wanted to have a way to read books to my daughter while I'm overseas, and this is a way that I can help do that.
Great. I wasn't counting.
I wasn't either. Hopefully that's 10.
Okay, that's good. All right. So you and John came up with the idea for the books before I ever knew anything about it. So tell us a little bit about how that came to be. How did you conceive the idea of the book series?
Yeah, John and I were roommates in college, and we've known each other for a long time. And one day, well, he's also an aviator in the military. One day we were talking, and he had gotten out of the military to go to business school. And he said, "Hey, I have this great idea. I was thinking about making an app that's a kid's book." And in the meantime, I had a daughter. Her name's Bailey, and my wife knows that I like flying airplanes. And a part of an airplane is called an aileron. My daughter's name is Bailey, so my wife calls her Baileron. And then we have Panda. He's our dog. He's a cute little, sweet little dog, and he's a great kid dog. He lets Bailey climb all over him and put necklaces on him and jump on him and pull his tail, and he just sits there and smiles the whole time. He loves it, and they're good friends. And so I told my wife one day that someday I was going to write a kid's book called The Adventures of Panda and Baileron. And so I was talking on the phone to my friend John one day, and he says, "Well, let's make a kid's book app." And I said, "Perfect. I have the perfect story and the perfect characters." And since John and I are both pilots, we decided that Panda and Baileron had to be pilots also and have an airplane, and that's where it went.
Great. Um, okay, what was the most difficult thing to do throughout the entire work process?
Oof. One of the most difficult things writing the computer program part was we have one programming language, and you can write in one programming language, and it will translate it for you, so it can go on the iPad or the iPhone or an Android phone or a Nook or a Kindle, all the different devices. But before you can put it on the store, you have to test it out. And it took me a long time to figure out how to get the test version of the program on each of those devices to test out. It was kind of tough. But we made it work.
Yeah, you worked hard. Spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
Okay, and what was the most rewarding moment in working?
Mm. I think the most rewarding moment was the first time that we had the book kind of put together with all the illustrations all together, and the first time the program actually worked, and it had the whole book there, and we could read through it and see the story that we'd written and the illustrations that you'd made, and see it all together as one book. It was really exciting.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, last question.
Okay.
Give there was an interactive book about the adventures of Jason. What place would the first book be about?
Hmm. It would probably have to be about Colorado. That's where I'm from. Um, and I love Colorado. I love hiking the mountains, and in the summertime especially. And I love the winters. I like skiing and snowshoeing and all that kind of wintry stuff. And I learned to fly in Colorado, so I've flown all over the state and had adventures flying, running, hiking, all that kind of stuff. So it'd be
Awesome.
there.
Well, thank you, Jason.
Thank you,
Um,
Ksenia.
we will have another interview at some point soon.
That's right.
And,
I'll be interviewing John,
right, right.
and then he's going to interview Ksenia. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodbye, and we'll see you all later.
All right, thanks.